I got very little sleep, and we're back because nothing works here, and I need it to work. So my eyes are gonna look tired, and whatever. Yeah, that was a can of kombucha bottle, whatever. Okay. Yeah, nothing works. We gotta get it all hooked back up. I couldn't sleep, so there was no point in laying in bed and stressing it. So I'm gonna try to fall asleep under the desk. Okay. We got the KVM last night. I don't need that anymore. That was from breakfast. KVM's hooked up. 2 of the computers are wired up to the network. We're going to wire up the Pi hole because that's an essential part of the early network. He back. Hey, fish. Yeah, I'm back. Okay. So we're gonna wire up the Pi hole. At least I hope it's the Pi hole. We'll figure it out. Because I need that on my network. Internet is a bit slow when it doesn't have the correct. Fish, I woke up 3 hours ago. I woke up when my wife closed the door in the hallway to go for a run before she started her work from home day. And I've just been kind of staring at things since then. I could not go back to sleep. Was not happening. Yeah, I only got like 4 or 5 hours. It's okay. Maybe I'll nap later. I don't fucking know. So I'm going to give this thing a cutoff switch that goes to a plug. Okay. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. You, maybe? Sure, why not? You're one of the cheaper ones. Sure, that was a pleasant sound. I mean, the other option is to use that thing that I had before, but honestly, I could get a lot more done. Okay, I got a better idea. I'm gonna get the Big Mamma Jamma. I'll be right back. Actually, I'm not entirely sure I can use this. It doesn't transfer data, so I can't use it with the little laptop hard drives because they need their own individual power. So I may actually be stuck using the little thing that I don't love. At the very least, this guy will take up less space. Well, it's going to take up a lot more wiring space, but it's going to take up less space in the, on the actual power brick. Cat, you look at me wrong and you're gone. All this dust I kicked up has given me extra sniffles. Could be smart. Let's do it like that. Will they reach? I hope so. So I need one that goes here. Come on. Go in. Okay. There's one, there's two. I think I can actually maybe zip tie this down on this other zip tie. That'll probably be alright. Grab my phone so I can see chat. This knee pop is getting worse. It's not painful. I just hate the sound of it. Here we go. Come on, Pickle. Scooch. Okay. Let's see if we can get away with using the small one here. No way. Ideal. We cannot. Let's go overkill. It's fine. And you know that might not work out the way we wanted. We'll start over. Sorry, zip tie. I thought you were the chosen one. You were not. Well, Havoc, that's an excellent question. How much space is needed for that little adapter, and where is? Oh, here it is. One, two of these. How much space is needed? I think we're back. I don't really know. I don't understand what happened there. The modem acted like it lost power, but there was no reason for that. So hopefully I'm still here. I have no idea why that just happened. Didn't like it. Not one bit. You back. Alright, good. Good. Was not super thrilled about that. Stream was weird for a second. Yeah, it said the modem power. The modem, all the lights went off on the modem and it powered back up, but I didn't touch it. So it doesn't make sense to me. I'm glad we're back. Okay, so we've got to figure out which one of these is the pie hole. The internet might get weird as that switches DNS servers. We'll see. It shouldn't affect anything that the stream does. You know, the weirdest side effect is the bruise that I have right here on the side of my hip from all of this. That's probably the most pain I'm in from this. Just getting up and down. Hello, Molly. You come to join the party, I see. I don't want to do this. I think I'm just going to put a twist tie on this for now, and we'll figure this out in a minute. I just want this one hooked up. I just want this one hooked up for now. You just get to hang out here. Get up. Can't really hear you, by the way. Yeah, sorry. I was not talking very loud. Yeah, Pickle's in here, too. Pickle's right here. Molly walked in and out. Pickle's not sure that she's allowed to be in here. Nobody is. That's why Molly left. Because they aren't. Okay. So, this one. I hear that my wife is on a meetings call. So, here's hoping the modem doesn't restart again like it did earlier. Or a little bit ago, I mean. zip tie in here. The hell? Oh, okay. Good job. Good job, Havoc. You managed to put one zip tie into another zip tie. Not exactly. Happy Monday. Hey, Sean. I think it says Sean. I'm looking at the side of a laptop monitor. Sorry about that. Alright. So there's that. Now we have this. Oh, God. If everything goes correctly. But we need to figure out which one's the pie hole. Because, frankly, I have no fucking clue. I think it's actually going to be the top one. So I'm at a point where I can power it on. Or not. Hello? Okay. I didn't... Really now? Are you kidding me? Wow, that's fucking stupid. Okay. So what are you guys? You guys are 3.0. What do you want? Should we go here? Okay. There's a bad switch on this stupid thing. Remember this thing I was complaining about last night? This one did not stay connected, but it looks like, see the lights coming on? So hopefully that's the pie hole. And we'll have that up and running. I'm going to grab my phone and see what did come on. On the phone, there's a program called Juice, SSH. And it's one I really enjoy. But it gives me the ability to connect all my pie holes. Sorry, I had to make sure that none of my MAC addresses or anything were just sitting there, you know what I mean? Okay, so we're going to try to connect. Alright, so it didn't connect, so it must not be the pie hole that I just turned on. Also doesn't appear to be the Open Media Vault either. We'll try the pie hole again. Well, that is not what we wanted, I guess. Okay. Okay. Get the old tester out and make sure that cable is actually good. I mean, I can see that there's green data going to the pile, and I see the light on the cable. Whatever it is connecting. So maybe I won't mess with it. Yeah, let's go to the right one. We will try again. Okay, we'll go look Look at my router tool here. Devices. Ooh, anonymous device. That's mysterious. Anonymous. I'll bet that's my wife's work laptop. She's got a VPN going on. I'll bet that's what that is. Okay. So I don't see the pie hole here, even though it says it's communicating. So I am going to check that cable. Maybe. Sometimes the pies take a long time to come on, but the pie hole has always been like in the first minute or so. Like it's pretty quick. We'll check one more time before I mean, it literally only has to get to a headless command line. Like it's not much. So we're gonna test that cable. Actually, you know what? No, it's fine. It's fine. Alright. Let's try the cable. Even though I made this yesterday and I know it's good. Hey, I don't know what happened earlier, but the modem decided to shut off and restart itself.
I saw that.
I hope that isn't... I don't know why I wasn't touching it. Like, I was near it, but I didn't mess with it at all.
Okay.
So, hopefully that's the only time that happens. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I was able to get back on the VPN after about 30 seconds to a minute, so not awful.
Yeah, it was just the modem that went down and came back on. Like, I don't know, like, everything stopped working here. Oh, and then I saw its lights coming back on, but I didn't restart it or touch its plug or nothing. It's weird.
Hi, stream people.
Oh, you know... Guys. Alright, okay. Alright, Havoc. Fish says hi, by the way. Y'all ready for this? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna show the switch, and you guys tell me what I did wrong here. So why can't I use my phone to connect to the pie hole, which, you know, definitely looks like it was powered up and communicating? That would be because there is no patch cable coming from the modem into the switch. So the switch connects to nothing at all. No internet. Okay. I woke up at like 5 a.m. and it sucks. So, okay. So we're going to make another cable. We're going to make a cable. And that'll be good. So we need to get to the router. Wow, how dumb was I last night? These don't go here. The stream PC? Damn it. Come on, Havoc. You can do better than this. The stream PC doesn't go here. The stream PC goes to in the back of the router. Oh man, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Well, it's okay. Now we have longer cables than we need, I guess. And really, it shouldn't make a difference, but, you know, the less things that those two PCs have to go through, the better quality, well, everything should be. Theoretically. But it really shouldn't matter. But that's alright. They're both going to get pigtail loops and a little bit of slack in case I have to scooch a PC anywhere. It'll be fine. It's amazing. You know, sometimes you just get focused on one thing and then you just don't. You just don't. You know what I mean? Alright. So these two guys, they get to go up to the modem up here. And yeah, it'll be just fine. So I gotta get under the desk. Gotta get under the desk. Take some zip ties with me. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I don't need to be under the desk. I'm just gonna pull them up through and just okay. Okay. We will need to make a cable to go from. Oh. Oh. To go from the router to this network switch. See, now this is why we put different colored caps on. This right here. They're just gonna get their own zip tie. I would like them to be like totally independent of each other. But they're just gonna get zip tied down like right up here, right behind the router. And a nice tight little cable or a twist like this. You're gonna go in. Uh-oh, which one's number 1? Can I reach a flashlight? I need a flashlight. Phone, you're my hope here. Hey, Presto PPC, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing my best. Oh, hang on one second here. Okay, this one's number 1. This one's a stream PC, so it's gonna go in slot number 2. Flip it over like 5 different times, and there. Oh, there we go. There it is. There it is. Okay, and we're gonna zip tie this down here. Like that. That zip tie tasted very bitter. See, most of the world doesn't know that zip ties actually have flavors. They don't. I'm talking out of my ass. And the flavors of zip ties can be as varied as different hops to make different kinds of beers. See, different flavored zip ties give you different kinds of cable management. And all the fruity and citrusy variety of... I'm going to stop talking now. So I don't know, I like going overboard with zip ties. So there's my loop. Yeah? That's Stream PC. Stream PC is the black one there. Well, the one without a frame that has a black... Or one with a black frame. And the white one, this one, goes to the gaming PC and the Antec Torque. And where'd my phone go? Oh, right. Flashlight mode. Okay. loop this guy up too. See, like, Havoc, how did you get so smart about cable management? I'm not. I'm making this up. Making this all up. My only goal, for those that are joining us this morning, my only goal is to keep as many cables off the ground as possible. So that the desk, well, just almost put a Wi-Fi antenna in my eye. That's cool. That's cool. I will read chat here in just a second. The phone chat kind of timed out, so I don't have the most recent thing. So just give me a second. All right. Okay, we have the gaming PC and the stream PC up with their custom whatchamacallits. Okay, presto PCC. All right. I need to do this in my office. I'm good, man. How about you? I'm doing wonderful. I mean, I'm really tired. Like, we stayed up till like 2 a.m. last night, or 1 a.m. doing this. And, you know, it's not done. It's not ready. I had my scheduled gaming stream at like 2 p.m., which I've had to cancel because we went 8 hours yesterday. Now I know what to do when I'm running out of bubble guns. Yeah, so look for zip ties. So I bought 1,000 feet of pink Cat 5e cable because I thought it looked nice. Maybe I regret it a little bit because it does look like I've got like bubblegum or silly string all over the place rather than, you know, network cables. But now it's just kind of a meme now. Or it will be in the future. The guy who bought 1,000 feet of neon pink Cat 5e. Honestly, I like the color, so like it's not bugging me all that much. Okay, so we speaking of that, we need to make a custom loop to get the router into the PC, into the network switch. Sorry, I'm like super tired, so I'm like really having to search my brain for the right words of things. So let's do that quick. Oh, and by loop, I obviously meant patch cable, which is what they're called when they're under a certain measurement or whatever, and when they're just going like a short distance. So, also thanks for the compliment on the setup. It's taken a long time to get to this point. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go up here. We're gonna get fed into that, and you're gonna go into number 4. The hard work is paying off. No, that's my great shame's come. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut it here. Molly, it's not the time. Alright. Okay. Wouldn't that have been terrible if I cut one of the ones I just made? Cat, you need some Zen. Don't go there. I'm removing that. Look at this one. This one over here is getting mad because Molly's about to ruin it for Pickle. Cats are a problem. Okay, bye. Didn't even have to threaten her. Okay. Why? Oh, wow. So there was like exactly a sunbeam coming through the window over here and hitting the lens of the GoPro. Which is amazing, right? Okay. Let's get this part going. I need the scissors still. Get chat so I can see it here. Okay. Give my back a break. With a short cable like this, I like to tie them in a knot so that they don't slide. So they don't, when I'm stripping. Get this fiber out of the way. Molly, you're cruising for a bruising. She can't just be happy that she's allowed in the office for once. She has to climb around and eat plastic and do terrible things because she's a terrible cat. And I can only take so much. I'm just going to save that. We'll get to that later. Before I got to kick him out of here. Alright. It starts with orange, then blue, then green, then brown. Honestly, this is the most painful part of all of this. Like, my fingers straight hurt. I do need to find my phone. There was a nice picture over here on how to crimp Cat 5e it's just a nice picture that shows the order, everything. There it is, right there. So, lunchtime, we'll have to step out, but been lurking. Cool, thanks. Thank you, appreciate that. Be here probably for a while. Shoot, I just realized that Backlog Cabin raided me last night. I didn't have any alerts on this laptop or anything. I totally missed that, and I feel like a jerk. I'm gonna have to send him a message later and say thank you for the raid. That shit's important, you know? Just need this cable to stop twisting the cable inside of itself. That'd be alright. Maybe like this. Because when the shield twists, right, while I'm holding it, and the cables all change direction. Which is not ideal. Alright. White, orange, orange. Green. Need to straighten these up some. They're still a little too corkscrewy. Made that one worse, didn't I? Okay, next one is blue. String feet back behind. Alright, so white, green, blue. Now white, blue, then green, then white, brown, and brown. Alright, see, things got screwed up over here. Looks like we're doing okay. Okay, here it goes. Double check everything. So it's white, orange, orange, white, green, blue, white, blue, green, white, brown, brown. It looks like everything's in the correct place. So we're gonna crimp it. You wouldn't dare do stuff like this? So there's nothing. Okay. I did not go to school for networking or computer technology. I have a pretty decent understanding of electronics, but I'm also a little bit brave. Automotive technology was my specialty, like I was saying last night. But there isn't really, as far as I know, there are some network setups that send power over Ethernet. But to the best of my knowledge, like if you get it wrong, well, you know what? Fuck that. It doesn't matter. Doing this part, it's fine. We have a tester. We know if it's right. But getting it wrong won't usually cause serious damage. The one example of getting something wrong that did cause damage was in a Raspberry Pi. I put the fan on a wrong head out pin. So these little black wires here, and bricked, just killed the Pi. I had to throw the whole thing away. Because it goes on like number 2 and 3, and I stuck it on 1 and 2, and that's not good. Like I looped power back around to someplace it ought not have been. Okay, let's get this thing crimped. There he is. Okay. Alright, looks good. Looks good. Little thing fed in to pinch it, hold the stress relief, cables are all here. That's such a cute little fan, isn't it? It's kind of adorable, isn't it? This one right here, this is the one. I also got like little blue aluminum heat sinks everywhere. This is what controls my touchscreen interface. Specifically, the program's on here on this little SD card. Or, well, the whole operating system's on an SD card. When I power it all back on, I might walk you guys through how that works. So the touchscreen interface is the thing that controls all the stuff that I use to control OBS on that big 21-inch touchscreen. Okay. So I'm gonna plug this in real quick and run it and figure out exactly where the other end needs to be. Actually, before I do that, we're gonna make this one blue. This one gets blue because that means it's the one that goes to, the giant blue network switch. So we're gonna go ahead and put these on here so I don't forget them in a minute. Ta-da. We're gonna leave them off so they don't get in the way when we go to test it, but we're gonna go make sure this is in the right place. I'll be right back. Actually, I think it's exactly where it needs to be. So that's good. Sorry, I just realized that I didn't bring the microphone with me, so I fixed that. It's now up here. You can hear me better. So I think it's exactly where it needs to be. I gotta go see you later. Hey, Fish, have a great one. Have a great day. So let's get this other one in here. Okay, here we go. Whee! My poor fingers. My poor fingers. I'm trying to envision what it would be like to make Cat 5 cable adapters all day long every day. It makes me want to cry a little bit. Like, it's kind of fun, but I also know, Molly, you don't need to be under my feet. What are you doing? Get out of here. I'm going to kick that cat out of here. And it's just going to be pickle time in the office. No Molly. One cat's named Pickle. One's named Molly, if that wasn't obvious. They're freaking out like they don't have food, and that's not true. They definitely have food. I made sure of that before I opened the door to the office and let them in. Okay, let's get this sorted here. White, orange, orange, white, green. White, green, blue, blue, white, green, or white, blue, I mean. Then green, then white, brown, and brown. Here we go. There it is. Then measure. Clip so that they're all nice and even. We make sure that that blue is where we want it, because it kind of walked on us. Okay. We'll get it in here to hold place, and then we'll double check everything. Make sure you flip this on the right way. Okay. Everyone's in there. Let's double check the colors. White, orange, orange, white, green, blue, white, blue, green, white, brown, brown. How now, brown? Brown pin out. There's something. I don't fucking know. Alright, let's print this. So you don't strip the ends of these cables if you've ever done this before. Or if you haven't, you don't strip the ends of them like you would something like a splice. These little pins, and I really can't show them off all that well on this GoPro, but there's little brass pins or gold or whatever they are. They're the shiny things. They go into the wire, they pierce them, and make the connection. So the wires that stick out the front here just a little bit, they don't do anything. It's the little things right here that sit on pins inside of the connector that they go to. All right, let's get the tester and see if our cable's good. Okay. Cheap little tester. Like, I think this whole kit here was like $15, like ridiculously cheap. And while I haven't actually gotten on any of the desktops to use to see if it all works, the tester says they've all been pretty good. So what this tester does is it sends a signal on each of the little wires inside of this coax. And if you see the light over here, like 9-volt batteries in this one has no power. And you see the light here, you know the signal got sent and everything's corresponding, nothing's going in the wrong order, and nothing doesn't have a light, right? And that's how this tester works. So it can be put together too. So like I'm doing right here, I've got both ends of the cable with me. That's great. The other way that you can use this is to, if you've run a cable through a building, you can put this at one end of the building, you put this at the other, and you just basically go watch this end to make sure everything works. And it's got 2 speeds. It's got this fast one, and it's got much slower, like, I'll just wait here and rot speed. Which is more of a troubleshooting setting kind of thing. Okay, so let's go. We'll get these caps on. This one's blue because it's going to the Netgear network switch. So I've got, white PC has white caps. Test bench stream PC that has a black frame. That one gets black caps. This logic all sounded good to me when I made these. I hope that everyone's having a good morning, by the way. I got very little sleep. We did this for 8 hours yesterday. And I am nowhere near having my gaming PC or stream PC ready to go. So we got to keep trucking, Streaming's kind of my job at the moment. All right, let's go get these guys plugged in. Let's go for a ride. Okay. Take the microphone with us here. I'm doing my best. It's a very sensitive microphone. I am doing my absolute best to not bang it around on things, but, there's loud noises when you're yanking cables around, yeah? Alright, so this one's going to go in the back of the router here. This is the one connecting the network switch like I was just saying. Fascinating. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. That just pushed in the back plate of the fucking router. Okay. Not sure why. Let's see if I can show you here. Yeah, so like this plate, this inner here, just like detached and went inside the fucking router when I tried to push it in. That's not good. That's not good at all. So now I've got a problem solve that. Hey Slim Fat. How was my weekend? My weekend was stressing about this stream. And now we're here. Let's see if I can get this clipped away, I guess. I don't know what to do with this one. Okay, well, it went in and it clicked. So So hopefully I never have to undo it again. God. What the hell, huh? Alright, so now we're going to take this guy, we're going to loop it around here. We're going to give it the old reach around. Bring it up here. We're going to twist it around because it's upside down. We're going to plug it in slot number 1. Okay, lights are coming on, you see. Lights are coming on. So if that light's on, I'm going to turn the pie hole off. Wiggle it. Should be good. So it's communicating. You guys can probably see that light. I'm going to turn the pie hole on. And we're going to hope that light number 12 starts flashing here. Light number 12 started flashing. So this is a 1000 megabit network switch, which means it can handle gigabit LAN. Orange lights or yellow lights indicate that it's 100 megabit, which is, you know, the older, slower version. Green lights indicate that it's going at 1000 megabits a second. So there, the more you know. We can also see that there's data getting processed into the Ethernet port of the Raspberry Pi. And yeah, so okay, so next up, we're gonna make sure that that one is the pie hole. And you know, so when we're done, when I come back and I refresh this page, you see these advertisements here. That won't fucking be here. That won't be here. Okay. So let's get this up. I'm not gonna zoom in super close because it's gonna have a whole bunch of like identifying. Okay, so Raspberry Pi is up. So I got it on there. Actually, fuck it. I don't care. GoPro. Okay. So this is. Don't need you. So this is the Raspberry Pi. We're just gonna make it update everything real quick because we're here. So we're gonna do sudo apt-get up. Oh no. Sudo apt-get update. Here we go. We're gonna hit enter. We're gonna let this thing go through its stuff. So all of my Raspberry Pis that are network related are headless, and headless means they don't have like a monitor or keyboard. So I use a program called Juice SSH on my Android phone. Okay, so that's updated. Let's check for the Pi hole update, which is Pi hole -up. Enter. Which is nice because I don't have to like mess around with cables and hook them up to anything. They just sit there. Slim Fat, how was your weekend, by the way? Alright, everything's up to date. I would like to give it a restart, sudo reboot. What's nice about this program is you can just use the up and down arrows to go back to previous commands like you would on a keyboard in the Linux terminal. I just realized my microphone's really far away. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. So it closed out. We're going to wait for it to reboot. Probably didn't have to reboot it, but I'm going to do it anyways. And once I know it's back up, we will double check that our ads are getting blocked. I don't know, let's retry. I'll just keep hitting retry until it's there. She's found a dead zip tie. So she's gonna go play with the dead zip tie. Like a total genius. She'll probably eat the whole thing. she bites into one of those USB cables, I'm gonna give her the boot. Pickle, what are you doing? Hi. Look at those old eyes. They're very, very blue. Blue and hazy. You are a very old cat. It is nice to see you play with things, not gonna lie. Alright, let's check the Raspberry Pi again. Alright, we're in. It's up. It's good. So I'm gonna refresh this page and all these ads should be gone. There we go. No, what? What is that? A fucking ad? Don't you do this to me, pie hole. Should be working. Okay, there's still ads. That's fun. Okay, well the other test is the ad built into Stream Control. Whoops, you don't need to see that. Stream Control has no ad. No? It does have an ad. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Let's figure out what's going on here. Something didn't go quite right. Log into Chrome here. Piehole, admin, unreachable. Piehole admin console. Okay. No personal information. Piehole looks like it's up and running. Let me log into it. Remember me for 7 days. Okay, here we go. So we're in the Piehole console. Core log. Yeah, see, things are coming through. Yeah. Oops, I didn't see that. Let me, let's do, update the gravity. Just let that do its thing here. Not sure what the Piehole's issue is. I don't really care what you want, cat. So I can't navigate away from that page until it's done. I'm just gonna take a quick nap in the chair while I wait. So the issue is that the Piehole is up and running. I see it talking on the network. However, my mobile device is still getting advertisements that I know it shouldn't have. You know, I may need to restart I may need to restart Wi-Fi on the phone for it to work, because it's probably using the alternate DNS server right now rather than the Piehole. Maybe it'll refresh on its own, but I'm gonna full restart it and reconnect to the Wi-Fi and make it look everything up again. But while we wait on that, I'm gonna find something to drink. I think I got some kombucha on the shelf behind me. Well, Pickle, don't walk in front of my feet. Good lord, cats are silly, huh? Updating. May take a while. Can't leave the page. Alright, then, I'm gonna open the window. It's getting warm in here. updating. Alright, what's up next then? Oh, here it is. Alright, so everything's updated now. Big old list. So, yeah, so what this does is it grabs all of the text files that say what to block and what not to block that are community updated and maintained. It's a long list. It's a long list. You can put like anything in there. Like you can buy, or you can buy. They're all free. You can get like text files that'll block all porn sites. You can get ones that specifically block, Amazon tracking or Facebook tracking. One of the ones I have did block all Facebook stuff because my wife's Fitbit was sending data to Facebook at 3 a.m. while she slept, and it was never connected to her Facebook account, so it can go fuck itself. So I blocked all of that because you can add things in manually. Because you can get, a whitelist and blacklist here somewhere. Why are you empty? What? Hold on. Oh, because I haven't added anything to the blacklist. So here's all the stuff that I whitelisted that I actually needed to use. Like, for example, NVIDIA GeForce stuff. Yeah. And Corey log is cool. It tells you. So somebody's watching Netflix. My wife, who is working from home, I assume. There is a ton of data going to the Nanoleaf lights. Yeah, and it also shows you like which computer's doing it. Shows the address. Actually, those all say local. Oh, okay, because that was localhost. So this is where the pile was getting the information for the update. Got it. Okay, I'm gonna restart this phone. And hopefully ads will be blocked on it. I'm just gonna do a full restart. After that, if that doesn't work, I'm gonna do the make it forget the network and start over. Tired. I'm tired, but I couldn't sleep. That's why we're here now. Okay, you guys don't get to see that. So when I open up Stream Control, you don't get to see that either. There shouldn't be an ad here at the bottom. Great. So that fixed a major problem I had yesterday. And if we go back to that WikiHow page, if it's still up, well, let's just go back in and get that. Cat 5 WikiHow, let's say down, there it is, how to crank a Cat 5V. See that right there? That's right here. This little sad face in that gray box. An advertisement was there. They are not allowed to track me. They are not loading auto-playing videos or images, which is wonderful because every site loads I'm just going to spitball a number, but let's say like 20% faster. News sites are ridiculous. Let's find a news site. Let's see, Vancouver News. It'll probably give me the other one. Because news sites are the worst. So there won't be any advertisements on this. And it all loads. Just quick, which is nice. Ooh, there's things on my GOG account that are discounted. Oh, Knox. Nice. Okay. How much was that actually? 149. Might be the time to grab it, huh? Alright, let me get chat pulled back up here. Wherever. Okay. There we go. Stream manager. Okay. Chat's back. Chat's back. Pi-hole's working. What's next? I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, and we're gonna soldier on. So we have network cables run to the gaming PC, the streaming PC, my wife's office, which is gonna get a custom cable eventually, not today probably. The Pi-hole. We could go ahead and make one for Open Media Vault, but I don't need that right now. I may not use it again. I don't know. That's a second Raspberry Pi. So what we need to do now is get all of the HDMI and DVI cables and DisplayPort cables ran under the desk. And we're going to start plugging them into computers once we get them nice and tight under the desk. So I will be back just a minute, and then we're under the desk. Stay tuned. Alright, it's cool. Everybody calm down. I'm back. Okay, phone's where we want it. We got the Pi-hole working. I'm just going to leave all this stuff on the desk. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to take some of this stuff off the desk because I need the space to move the monitors around. So, this. Nope, I don't want that there. I want you, like, over here or something. I need to be able to kick the chair off this end of the desk. There it is. Oh, boy. I got a sneeze coming. I just want it to go. We're going to move the microphone. Sorry about any loud bumping noises. Under the desk here, we're gonna get the trusty old GoPro. Unwind it a little bit here, it keeps getting whatevered. Alright. So you can take like any GoPro or knockoff GoPro and make it a PC webcam. It's got an insane delay, unfortunately, but It does work, and it's got a nice wide angle. Okay, so we also need light. Let's screw that back in. There it is. Now we can see. God, that already looks so much better than where we started last night. I am going to put down a blanket because just this hardwood is this hardwood mat that I have here. It's really destroying my knees and hips. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. And a pillow. I know, Woofy. No, I called it a quit. I called it quits at 1 a.m. after doing this for 8.5 hours being on stream, and then I woke up like 5 hours later and I couldn't go back to sleep. And well, I need to get it done, so I'm here and I'm really fucking tired. I'm really tired, but we got to keep trucking. Hey, B Donnie, watch out! There's a cat behind you. Yeah, they're terrorizing me. I let them in here today because I'm moving around so much. They get into trouble if I don't pay attention to what they're doing. Surge? Not yet. Well, I have a caffeinated thing. Enjoying the living hell out of some cayenne kombucha. I already had coffee. Already had coffee. Okay. So, what we're doing right now is we need to get all of the display cables. Actually, no. First things first, we're gonna get the power cable from the gaming PC over to where it needs to be. What, you talking about this, Sans? Jesus, dude. You should go back to yesterday's stream and look where we started. It's just looking amazing right now. Also, I'm just doing the cable management by my own standards. That's probably the rudest thing anybody's ever said to me. I've done a lot of work here, man. I've done a lot of work. Okay. So, for this guy, I think I'm going to wrap it through here. I don't really want it to be sitting on, the audio cables for the speaker kit. Okay. Okay. So there's that. I grab my phone. So I have chat. Level of cable mess tolerance is low. Well, you know what? This one's mine. This one's mine. I'm doing the best that I can. I ain't no expert. Also, Sans, and I can promise you this, I've got 800 times the cables that you have. Well, maybe I can't promise that, but I'm reasonably sure that I do. Okay. We're going to go from here to here. Also tired. Oh boy. Real tired. Alright, let's start zip tying things. Dude, we were Wolfie. We were you have 800 times the computer things you have, yeah. We were talking last night about like somebody called me the cable whisperer or something. And then there was like Wiring Wizard and Cable Captain. Something, I don't know. Today I decided to go with Wiring Warlock.
which is about how I feel. Yeah. If I was a superhero, my name would be Just Good Enough. Alright, let's get zip ties. Yoo-hoo. Yoo-hoo, zip ties. Here's zip ties, zip ties, zip ties. Watch a cat come running right now. Watch a cat come running. In the way Legal Eagle, I would say Cable Condor. Wiring Warlock, amazing. Yeah, I was happy with that. Wiring Wizard was, the first one. But Wiring Warlock, that's the one right there. You know that one means business. I'll tell you this for free. My fingertips fucking hurt. They hurt so bad. Summon a million cables from the twisting nether. So kind of like the end of the Silent Hill movie. God, that's a good movie, though. I love that movie. So what do you think the risks are of running a computer power supply's power cable right next to, like, touching an Ethernet cable? There shouldn't be bleed. They should be, shielded, right? Do you think I'd get interference? That's true. I don't know. I mean, it's possible. I'm aware that it's a thing that could possibly happen, but that's about it. All right. That's should be fine. That's right. Wolfie knows a thing or two about this stuff. So. All right. So now's the point where we need to clean out this area where the table was. Hey, look, there's more feet. So I'm going to get the zip ties out of here, and I'm going to go get a vacuum cleaner. I'll mute the mic to do this part. I won't make you guys listen to the vacuum cleaner. As long as I remember to mute the mic. We're going to get all these cable ties out of here. There was like some cat hair here from 800 years ago. Y'all want to know the big surprise? I haven't found a single spider web. This room has stayed spider free. Mostly. There's another foot. Here's another foot. Oh, these zip ties. So these zip ties all fell off the back of my desk. There's a dead zip tie. Here's a sunflower seed I forgot to eat. I can go over there. Wiring 30 computers, and you gotta start worrying about it. So I should start worrying about it, huh? Okay. So the first thing. Holy shit. The bruise right here on my hip is insane. First thing. That plug in the wall right there. That you maybe can't see. Okay, there it is. That plug in the wall right there. That goes to this battery backup that all the network stuff's on. We're gonna take and run it. I'm gonna run it straight up. I'm gonna run it through this basket. I'm gonna unplug it. Everything's gonna stay on. I hope. Gotta go. Hey, Sans, thanks for stopping by. Sorry I was giving you a hard time. I'm gonna unplug the battery backup. It's gonna start beeping. And then we're gonna plug it back in once we get the cable running off the ground. If the stream stops for some reason, whatever, anything's possible, it'll be right back. I hope. Oh, you're fine. Okay. So this will probably start beeping.